Hello, I'm Jacob, and I'll be doing my project on North and South Korea relations. My thesis is South Korea should end all diplomatic relations with North Korea because of stealing citizens from the South, taking private and important information from the South, and threatening to restart the Korean War. This is the Corruption Perceptions Index 2013, which means that the darker the country is, the higher the corruption. If you notice right here, North Korea is the darkest country on this map, which means that it is the most corrupt country in our Earth. So in the 1600s to the 1850s, the Koreas were a peaceful country until the Japanese colonies took over Korea from 1910 to 1945. After the end of World War II, Cold War enemies Soviet Union and United Nations split the country into two pieces. Soviet Union gets North Korea and turns it into a communist country, and the United Nations takes over with the big help of the United States of America, South Korea, and turns it to a capitalist country. This lasts from 1945 to 1948. In 1950, North Korea goes to war with South Korea because North Korea wants the two countries to be together as one communist country. This causes South Korea to retaliate, causing the Korean War, which lasts for 3 years. South Korea finally wins in 1953 with the help of the United Nations and mainly the United States of America. Soviet Union tried helping North Korea along with China, but failed in doing so. The United Nations forces North Korea to make an arms stance agreement with South Korea so that the country could think of a better way of ending the war. To this day, the two Koreas are still technically at war with each other. This is a picture of the arms stance made by Kim Il-sung to the right and Syngman Rhee to the left. North and South Korean, not current leaders. They were the leaders of North and South Korea in the past, during the Korean War. These are the current leaders of North and South Korea. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and South Korean leader Park Geun-hye. Reason 1. Stealing citizens from the South. According to Global Issues and Contests, South Korea began removing its managers. North Korea holds 7 South Korean employees. On April 29th, 7 South Korean workers as managers in North Korea were held hostage because of North Korea claiming that these 7 workers had taxes and bills that were overdue. On May 3rd, South Korea pays an undisclosed amount of money all at once so that the 7 Korean citizens could return to South Korea. This is one of 7 South Korean citizens. This shows the effect that it had on South Korea. According to BBC News, South Korea abducted by North Korea returns home after 41 years. Jung Wook-pyo was abducted by North Korea along with 24 other crew members in the Yellow Sea in 1972. Jun was held captive by North Korea for 41 years along with the other 7 crew members in an undisclosed area in North Korea. Until in August of 2014, Jun escapes into South Korea and tells the story to Park Geun-hye by message. This is the message that he sent to Park Geun-hye, the current South Korean leader. According to Mike Thompson of BBC News, they were not his friends or his guests, they were his prisoners. In 1978, North Korea's Kim Jong-il kidnaps a South Korean actress named Cho Eun-hye to the right, and a movie director named Shin Sang-ok to the left, in order to make original North Korean movies for Kim Jong-il. He kept these 2 for 8 years, and of these 8 years, they had only tried to escape a total of 5 times to South Korea. Until in 1986, Kim lets Cho and Shin go to a film festival in Venera, where they escape and immediately go to the United States Embassy and tell them their story. They were able to escape because the place was crowded. Main idea 2. stealing private and important information from South Korea. According to Thomson Reuters, Jumin Park and Myeong-cho, South Korea on Tuesday blames North Korea for cyber attacks against the country's nuclear reactor operator last December. In segment 9 through 12, South Korea blames North Korea for sending 3,571 South Korean employees 8,956 emails that contained dangerous codes that took private and valuable info from a nuclear plant in South Korea. An investigation team concludes that the emails were sent from somewhere near the Chinese and North Korean division. The hackers have also stolen blueprints from the nuclear plant. This is the outside of the nuclear plant, and this is the inside of the nuclear plant. These are the computer systems that were hacked by North Korea. According to the Washington Post's Mac Fisher, North Korea or its sympathizers likely were responsible for a cyber attack against the South Korean government. In 2011, North Korea has been accused by South Korea that they have been hacking into banking websites and government websites, and either stealing or erasing information. South Korea says they got this information from McAfee Incorporated, the security software helping protect South Korean computers. This is one of the many effects that has happened from computer banking systems. Reason number 3. North Korea threatening to restart the Korean War. According to the World Post, South Korean troops fired warning shots Monday after North Korean soldiers approaching too close to the borders, separating the rival countries. South Korea fires warning shots because of North Korea troops getting too close to South Korea. South Korea says that this is a possibility because of the negative leaflets that South Korean activists have been sending to the North. Along with the controversial movie The Interview, North Korea says that their troops were just doing their duty and have denied all allegations. According to the World Post, in the first act incident, troops from the two countries traded gunfire over propaganda leaflets. South Korean activists have been sending propaganda leaflets to North Korea to show its citizens how their leader is treating them. North Korea tells South Korea to stop sending these leaflets over, but since it's freedom of speech in South Korea, the South Korean activists are not doing anything illegal. North Korea took this as a threat and started firing at South Korean troops. They fire back in defense, and thankfully no one is hurt. This is the face of the South Korean activists. They may seem peaceful, but in reality, they are very dangerous to North Korea. According to Global Issues in Context, North Korea launched an artillery attack on the South Korean island of Yeonpyeong on 23 November 2010. North Korea attacks Yeonpyeong, which holds 7 South Korean military installations and a few natives of the island, and kills 2 South Korean Marines and 2 civilians. North Korea was seen targeting civilian areas. This attack almost restarted the Korean War, but thankfully China was able to stop the two countries' attack. This is the after effect of what happened to the island of Yeonpyeong.